Hello, everyone, and welcome to the webinar on remote learning, more specifically on the global online experience offered at LaSalle College. If possible, please write your first and last name in the chat if you haven't already. I know there are many students and guidance counselor among us, so thank you for being with us tonight. We are very happy to meet you virtually. My name is Melissa Saint-Laurent, admission advisor at Montreal campus. I am your reference contact to start your college registration process or for any questions you may have on remote learning programs. This webinar will allow us to present to you our different methods of instructions, our advantages, and the different initiatives implemented to offer you a memorable, motivating, and full student experience. I will now let my colleague Jean-Luc introduce himself since we will be speaking at different times during this presentation.
Thank you very much, Melissa. So yes, hello, my name is Jean-Luc, and I am the Director of the Student Experience. I will insist just a little on my title. LaSalle College considers the experience of our learners to be so important that they created this position a few years ago. I work on it daily along with my colleagues. We also know that for 1 year now, the world has changed drastically. We are fully aware that distance online studies bring their own set of challenges. But you know, students' success is really one of our priorities. So we are relying on a truly stimulating remote formula. You will see through the presentation today the different remote learning strategies that are used by our teachers, the great amount of tools and projects put in place for our students, how the overall experience is lived, and all the efforts that are made to create the strongest possible sense of community. So even for online students, it is possible to live the LaSalle College experience.
Thank you, Jean-Luc. Here is the presentation schedule. First of all, I would like to take a few minutes to tell you about LaSalle College and present to you how we define our global remote experience according to 3 pillars. We will also discuss our methods of instruction. My colleague Jean-Luc will tell you about the many services offered to students both on campus and online. We will end with a period of questions. Let's start. Founded in 1959 by Jean-Paul Morin in the LaSalle Borough of Montreal, LaSalle College celebrated its 60th anniversary not so long ago. The college has grown from 12 secretarial students in 1959 to more than 4,000 today, enrolled in some 60 different programs. Today, LaSalle College is not only the largest bilingual private college in North America, but also the most important fashion school in Canada. I'd like to draw to your attention the fact that all our programs are offered in French and English. You should also know that LaSalle College in Montreal is at the origin of the international development of the LCI Education Network, which is now present on 5 continents and which has 23 higher education campuses. Obviously, as many education institutions had to do so, LaSalle College has had to transform in recent months as well. We were able to quickly adapt to our new reality in times of pandemic by transitioning many of these classes and programs online. That said, today I'm pleased to present our new remote learning offer, which is completely independent of the current pandemic situation. Our remote learning offer is permanent, which means that it is here to stay. You will therefore be able to graduate from a remote program and get a recognized diploma. We have redesigned our offer to give you a wide choice of DECs and AECs program that will be done entirely or almost entirely remotely. Also note that for these programs, you may be eligible for loans and bursaries from the ministry. In creating this new offer, we paid great attention to the global student experience. In remote learning, this experience is important, even essential, to maintain a high level of motivation throughout the academic life. We have imagined 3 fundamental pillars of remote learning, which are the heart of our offer. These are experienced both through their integration through the programs and through extracurricular projects. We are now talking about an interactive teaching at the cutting edge of technology, an interconnected community, and complete services wherever you are. Let's see them in details. Regarding our first pillar, an interactive teaching at the cutting edge of technology. First of all, you should all know that our remote learning programs are accredited and recognized by the Ministry of Education and Higher Education, meaning that the diploma has the same value as a training completed on campus. This new offer has been carefully developed to actively support you in your school career and to help you progress towards obtaining your college diploma or attestation of collegial studies. At LaSalle College, remote learning does not mean that you are on your own, quite the contrary. We emphasize teaching, cognitive, and social presence in digital education to ensure that you have an effective and productive learning experience. Being present, even when we are online, is one of our priorities. Our tutors and teachers also provide you with educational support. They are available for their students. You will benefit from the support of your teaching staff throughout your academic life. Teaching in the digital age has meant that teachers' knowledge base needs to incorporate at least three types of expertise: technological, pedagogical, and content. Our tutors and teachers, in addition to being experts, have developed and adapt their pedagogy with integration of new technology. They redesign the way content is presented and how students interact with content and each other. They oversee the development of remote learning classes and programs to be stimulating for online learning. The content of these classes, as well as the learning process, has been redesigned and approved by specialists in interactive pedagogy. Content experts also participated in the development of these classes, respecting the quality objectives set by LaSalle College. Interactivity is essential for us. We must adapt our teaching and aim to be even more interactive than the courses usually given in class. To do so, our teachers use different learning strategies such as inverted classroom techniques, video capsules, exercises or readings, blog, coaching session, and much more. In short, a variety of tools and initiatives to make it interesting and above all, motivating. Our students also benefit from an education that allows them to have a certain flexibility in their lifestyle. You can work, study from home, have a family, no travel, therefore, you save time, you go more at your own pace, etc. At LaSalle College, we are surrounded by a team of experts who offer us the best technologies, equipment, and software. The cutting edge technologies we use will help redefine pedagogy in the new era. We use Microsoft Teams classes technology, so in a way, the application currently used, but for classes. It allows us to create collaborative classrooms, to connect learning communities, to communicate with college staff, or to facilitate remote teamwork. In addition, our students have free access to Office 365 Suite and any other access they would usually have in the classroom. An investment of more than $100,000 in technology was made in 2020 to make the remote and hybrid experience hassle-free. In fact, we have equipped more than 100 classrooms with Jabra and Creston type solutions. These high-quality solutions have been recommended by Solotech, the world leader in audiovisual and technology, nothing less. Finally, we have our social platform, Portfolio. Our students can showcase their achievements and get noticed by companies from all over the world.
We are aware that it's very important for you to have a strong sense of belonging to the school you are going to choose. And that's why we put a lot of effort every day to create a strong sense of community. We know how important it is to maintain a high level of motivation throughout your studies. So I'll give you some examples of what we do on a daily basis. Each semester, in collaboration with our leisure technician, we organize many social activities, even remotely. For example, the Halloween party hosted by Philip Branch, a very popular radio host in Montreal, a back-to-school party with a DJ set and special requests, Netflix movie nights on Team, quiz nights on Kahoot, Among Us, game nights on Discord. We also set up photo contests, word dance contests, You have access to weekly energy breaks offered by a physical education teacher from the college, and also activities offered by students for students, such as HIIT and yoga sessions. We have also put in place actions to promote exchanges between students. For example, you have access to virtual meeting rooms by subjects of interest on Teams, and to a well-being squad made up of students who are trained by our health specialists and who are there to support and guide other students when they need it. We have also set up a welcome and integration service with our buddy program over the past year. We offer all our new students the possibility of pairing themselves with a virtual buddy even before they start classes. These buddies are actually current college students. They all went through the same stages you will experience when they start colleges and are in a good position to understand you. They are there for you to answer your question about the various services offered at the college, to direct you to the right resources, or any other questions you have in mind. You want to get involved? If you do, you have access to a wide variety of student associations on different subjects of interest. Also, the General Student Association of the college, the AGL, represent and support the student community on a daily basis. And finally, some conferences and virtual events organized throughout the semester. I can give you the example of the E20 event. The E20 team transformed this annual event into a virtual format, allowing our graduates of the fashion marketing program to present their innovative final projects in front of experts, friends, family members, and members of the fashion industry. We also organized a masterclass with Pepe Minos. The college was proud to welcome the fashion designer of none other than Celine Dion. He held his first master's class and discussed his creative journey. All the students in our LCI education network around the world were able to attend this exclusive online conference. We also offer you a lot of student services wherever you are. First, we offer you integration services, and some are designed for our international students. We have a partnership with the community organization L'Hirondelle, which specializes in services for welcoming and integrating newcomers. They are available for you, for all students, to answer various questions, for example, on immigration, to participate in one of their many cultural activities organized throughout the year, or to take part of their virtual conversation group in French. We also offered adapted services to individual needs. We provide assistance to students with special needs to help them obtain necessary and reasonable accommodations that support equal access to the college's services, programs, and activities. To access these services, you must obtain a medical diagnosis or an evaluation report issued by a Quebec health professional. Where we are currently developing the transactional website for our school supplies store Clip, which allow you to make purchases for your various classes. Note that for your purchases, the delivery service is also available. Interesting fact, all profits from the sale at Clip are donated to the LCI Education Foundation, whose main mission is to promote school perseverance and children's literacy. You have also access to the career services. It is offered to you remotely as a student and even once you graduate. So for CV coaching, cover letter, interview simulation, work study internship program, employer conferences, virtual career meetups for you to meet some potential employers, and so on. Also, our school guidance counselor is available online by appointment to answer all your questions about your career path, placement rates, job opportunities in your field of study, options for transitioning to university, and much more. We can take we want to take care of you as well, and that's why we offer you psychosocial and physical health support. Pierre, our psychosocial advisor, makes informational videos to help you. He is available by remote appointment to support you and offers you virtual workshop every day on various subjects such as how to manage stress and how to stay motivated. Marie-Giselle, the college nurse, is also available to answer your health questions or refer you to the right professional if necessary. You just have to take an appointment with her. We also set up an interactive web platform that allows students to find all the information, important information, to be ready to start their semester, and will allow them to obtain real-time support in the event of a problem or a question. You can also make some online transactions, such as paying an invoice, reserving a locker, taking a photo for their student card, for example. So I hope that I was able to convince you that the student experience at LaSalle College can be lived as much as on campus and remotely. Looking forward to meeting you. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the presentation.
Now that you know more about our global experience, let's take a look at the different methods of instructions offered by LaSalle College in order to help you choose the one that best suits your needs. As you have just noticed, online training now takes an important place in our program offer. The college is accredited to offer online training, and we strongly believe that more and more people want that sense of freedom and autonomy that remote methods of instruction give, as is the case with teleworking. Let's start with the blended e-learning method. This is an offer of 9 AEC online programs. This method of instruction is delivered entirely remotely, combining self-study modules as well as live coaching sessions scheduled with an industry tutor. So this blended method includes the so-called synchronous and asynchronous training. There are many advantages to choosing the blended e-learning mode. For example, you won't need to travel as these programs are 100% remote. So you can study from home, the office, the local cafe, the chalet. It's really how you want it. Let's also talk about flexibility because the interactive self-study modules have to be done, but you can go at your own pace according to your schedule and to your professional and family constraints. Although most of the program is done through these self-study modules, you will also be supervised by a tutor. So twice a week, you will participate in a live virtual class. The tutor will review the material with the group, clarify it, and provide industry-based examples. Virtual classes are mandatory and are led by tutors actively working in the industry. They act as a coach who will follow your progress through the weeks. This has a big impact on your motivation and discipline. Everything's designed to help you succeed. Now let's move on to the real-time remote learning method. Many DECs and AECs are offered with this one. This type of training is offered entirely online with one small exception. In order to help you bond with your teachers and classmates, you may be asked to come to Montreal campus at the start and end of your semester for a maximum of 15 working days. You will be able to interact simultaneously with your teachers and other students in the class, view presentation documents, and do practical work alone or in a team. Finally, the real-time remote learning method allows you to complete recognized training provided by a qualified and passionate teacher from home. This is the ideal if you do not want or cannot travel to downtown Montreal regularly. So that can lead to a reduction in stress and cost related to the transport, not to mention a better balance between studies and personal life. Finally, we have the hybrid training method. As the name suggests, this is a combination of real-time remote learning method, which we just saw, and on-campus classes in Montreal and Laval. So this includes so-called synchronous and on-campus training. The hybrid training method is ideal for students who want to follow technical programs but want to reduce their trips for more theoretical classes. You will take advantage of our modern facilities and state-of-the-art equipment on campus for more technical classes that require a physical presence. This will allow you to live an experience made out of social interactions both with your teachers and with other students, but without having to travel for a few semesters. You will also be able to get involved in student life and participate in person and extracurricular activities. Now let's talk about our schools. LaSalle College is 5 specialized schools and more than 60 professional, college, and pre-university training programs. We have the International School of Fashion, Arts, Design, the International School of Hotel Management and Tourism, the International School of Business and Technologies, the School of Social Science and Education, the VFX and Game Design School. And as you will see, we have a variety of programs. Regardless of your preferences, it is very possible to study remotely. On the screen, you will see our remote learning programs. To find out about all programs and their method of instruction, please visit our website. The International School of Fashion, Arts, and Design includes the following sector. Fashion. You can now learn from the best at Canada's most important fashion school right from your home. Arts and Communication, Beauty and Body Care, Interior Design, and Design and Multimedia. The International School of Hotel Management and Tourism includes hotel business and management, tourism, professional cooking, and food service. With the pandemic, there is a need more than ever for managers in retirement homes. Study in this program remotely in an area that is in great demand. Since work experience is highly sought after by employers in the hotel industry, LaSalle College offers a work-study program which allows you to do your deck remotely, alternating training from time online and with the employer. The International School of Business and Technology includes business administration, international commerce and transport, computer science. Our business and technology school is very popular and it has more students in number than our renowned school of fashion. The AEC program in residential real estate broker is very popular at the moment. With the real estate boom, there are many avenues available to you. Also, for the computer science program, students adapt to remote classes very well. This school includes social science and education. We offer 3 profiles of pre-university programs in social science and 2 technical programs whose popularity remains constant, early childhood education and special care counseling. With the pandemic, our education program offers a high placement rate. There is a great demand for special and early childhood educators. This school includes video games and VFX programs. We offer 1 deck, but 2 very complementary AECs. It is the school in which we have just invested nearly $1 million in computer equipment. We went to see the big video game studios in Montreal, and we have asked them how they have equipped their studios for their employees in the office and remote from work. And that's just how we decided to equip the college. Montreal is a video game hub and is the place to study video game. Our video game programming training programs were developed with studios ranked among global video game leaders. Our students have a clear advantage when it comes to learning game design and gaining valuable industry connections. For these programs, the remote adaptation comes very naturally and easily because, as with computer programs, everything takes place online already. For more information specific to your program of choice, I invite you to browse through the remote learning page on our website. Do not forget to book an appointment online to speak with one of our advisors.